Hey guys, today we're going to do operations with integers. First, we'll start with adding and subtracting integers. So in order to do this, we need to simplify to only a single sign. We need to name each term positive or negative. And then if we have terms that are the same, we'll add and keep them. And then if we have the terms that are different, we are going to subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. So I have -3 plus -2. So I have negative and a negative, which means I have the same sign. So I'm going to add -3 plus -2, which is 5, and keep this sign, which will be a -5 as my answer. 4 minus -1. If I'm doing minus a negative, two negatives make a positive. Therefore, it's 4 plus 1, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Then we have 4 plus -7. We have a positive and a negative. Therefore, different signs subtract and keep the sign of the larger. So I'm going to do 7 minus 4, which is 3, and keep the sign of the larger, which is 7, which is negative. Just a few more examples. A -5 minus 7. This 7 goes with the negative, so it's a negative as well. A negative and negative we add and keep, which is equal to -12. We have a -4 and a -4, add and keep, -8. A +6 plus a -1 is equal to, subtract, keep the sign of the larger. 6 minus 1 is 5. The larger is positive. We have +5. We need to simplify this to signs. The two negatives mean a positive. So -2 plus 4, we have a negative and a positive, which is equal to, subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. Therefore, 4 minus 2 is 2. The larger is positive. Therefore, 2 is my answer. Make sure we box in all answers. Multiplying and dividing integers. We are going to multiply and divide integers just like we do with all positive numbers, except we have rules for when our answer is going to be positive or negative. So 2 positive numbers is always positive when multiplying and dividing. 2 negative numbers is always positive when multiplying and dividing. And a positive and a negative is always negative when multiplying and dividing. So we have a negative and a negative, which is going to be a positive. So -7 times -9 is positive 63. We have a positive and a negative, which is going to be a negative. 10 times -8 is -80. And then we have a positive divided by a positive, which is a positive. 42 divided by 6 is 7. The last thing is order of operations, so PEMDAS. PEMDAS stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division, addition, or subtraction. Multiplication and division go from left to right, and addition and subtraction go from left to right. So first, parentheses. Parentheses are around the 2 times 2, which is 4. So 12 divided by 4, which is equal to 3. Once again, parentheses first. 2 times 2 is 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. From left to right, since we have all addition and subtraction, 5 plus 5 is 10, minus 6, which is 4. Here we have parentheses and then an exponent, so 3 minus 2 is 1. Squared is 1. And that is all.